my son. How might I be of service?
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Oh, good to see everyone in such nice clothes.
Yes, Master.
Interested in my wares?
We meet again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Twill be an honor to serve by your side. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, We are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us. Indeed? Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Mayhap on goes around. See what's selling.
Here's hoping this season yields more than the last.
Look,
I
while
know
we're
every
here, eh?
place here.
I swear I've never slept better to replenish my stuff.
This might be worth a read. Let's have a look then. We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
I must be vigilant.
Best quality of Celtic now.
We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I did my best to match your skill, Master. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Has been drenched. Pray, follow me. Efficiency at its best. Let us try for the same result with our next attack. We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Ours is a party. Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Very well. I shall return. I shall come at once, Arisen. We have enraged our foes. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? On your knees. Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. I understand. One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
I've an knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Over many fierce battles was our bond forged. My shield is ever at your beck and call.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
'Tis a remarkable treasure we've found. A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Wolves, if I've ever seen them. I doubt ours will be of any use against it.
Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
What am I to do with that girl? Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but 'tisn't to be.
Why won't they let me study magic? 'Tisn't fair. What is it? If you're looking for Gran, she's out. 'Tis dreadful dull round here. How long do they mean to shut me away? All I want is to study magic, but Gran refuses to teach me. If only I had a grimoire or two, then I could study on my own. If you find any grimoires, would you bring them to me? You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, I'll write up a list of the tomes I'd most like, so you know which ones to keep an eye out for. Let's see. There. All done. Mayhap I was a little overeager, but you needn't bring them all. Just 2 or 3 would be swell. Though I would be thrilled to have the lot. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy them. Pray hand them to me when she's not at home.
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trish's list. that went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Reckon your road's been a long one. No trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my wares?
It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Depend on me.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun. All this worrying's giving
What
me...
is all my... Troubles clean your own
dull when there's nothing
How
doing.
might I be of service?
Over here, if you would. We're here.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. My interest is piqued. Very well. You may enter.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Now then, what business have you with me? Could it be you have come to learn of my magic, I wonder how you shall fare. Many are those who have knocked at my door only to walk away broken and defeated. Perhaps you would allow me to test your resolve? Bring me the grimoires I yet lack. I will not demand that you gather them all. A few shall suffice to prove your determination.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Politics this morning.
If 'tis an obscure text we seek, methinks Magistrate Woldhar is our best hope. His knowledge of tomes is unparalleled. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
While you're here, eh? Making a living as a soldier.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters? I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean? Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
I think I've earned it. Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. Finally.
Come, I'll lead the way. Prepare yourself. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. We have arrived.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire entitled Towering Earth, are you? One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken Text. Aye, you may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Left in my care, 'tis as a pearl before swine. Not to mention, I've already read it. With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Then I shall remain by your side.
This is your chance to prove your mettle.
I'm not much of a talker, me.
This does not seem that's enough for one day.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey. I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
If our destination is a distant one, travel...
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
I will protect you.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
It seems we have it ready now.
Might we not use their range to our advantage? It's a foe worthy of caution. Not save our best will do. Now I understand.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Yes, Master. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
It's no easy thing. Makes you live so
For some decent sleep. Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Wonder if there's any...
What brings you here?
Reckon your road's been a long one. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
If 'tis an obscure text we seek, methinks Magistrate Woldhar is our best hope. His knowledge of tomes is unparalleled. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Hope to see you again.
Well met, sir. How's the day?
Lost track of time. This place is too
Trained for this. Everyone's as tired as I am.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find...
Many thanks.
I'll make a living if I get myself in.
Doing about a dozen things at once.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
"'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire."
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed. In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. I seek this man. If men are so distinct, I'm sure you'll find him in a trice.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Methinks I know where that is. Follow me. I will guide you to the location. I say we set out at once. The sooner we arrive, the sooner we find out what we're dealing with.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Let me get that. Perhaps we might remove it by force. If a ranged defeat is needed, you can count upon my aid. Might I be of assistance?
seek high ground and fighting on an incline. To make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Imagine what would happen if we all wandered off.
That's better. Many thanks. hard one.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Here we are. Oh, well spotted. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this is here. Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
My legs are bled.
I see life as a journey, to be walked a day at a time.
I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
Go on, have a look. What brings you here? What brings you here?
Everyone's as tired as I am. Well then, son, how might I be of service? I'm in fine prep today.
At least my back's not acting up today.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
So, we meet again? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon. Bones grow weary. Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Many thanks to you.
You might say that the purpose of a forgery is limited only by one's own imagination.
'Tis nigh indistinguishable from the genuine article. That fact alone means it has potential.
Need anything? When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Have you found any grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile in the extreme. But I trust that you will be able to control it. As it happens, I have a daughter, though she dwells far from here.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts. I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Must hold out till someone comes.
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
My magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. We are none of us alike in vocation. One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way. Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Quickly now, our master beckons.
By your leave. Go again. We must focus on fighting victory, whatever our discomfort.
Understood.
Much appreciated. My strength is beginning to flag.
I shall wait.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Aught I can do for you? I fear I've naught useful to share.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Camp is the perfect place for swapping tales of our experiences.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Shh! Save all that grimoire business.
There's aught to be said for peace and quiet. I've things to do, if you don't mind.
By your command, Arisen.
We've little need for a campsite at present. Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Can't
want me to be allowed a moment of repose. We'll make them pay for disturbing our moment of respite.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Would that I had a reward for you. But I'm afraid I've little gold of my own. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave me. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to.
Miss Trisha was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful. True enough. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of at least.
That's enough intellectual labor for one day anyway. Can't work as late as I used to anymore. Making a living as a soldier.
I trust you are in good health. I've a task for you, if you would oblige me. I appreciate the gesture. Few know the honor of my trust, save you.
Rest oil my equipment. Roll up the ships.
Want to make hay while the sun shines. Always another someone to talk to.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? What should I get up to today?
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
Welcome.
I find that
Lots to do. How precious little time.
I've little enough gold to spend these days.
You have my gratitude. Here, 'tis but a small token of my appreciation.
brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
Peruse at your leisure.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work. Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Living hard, but dreams are free. Need anything?
Oh dear.
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many, indeed. In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. I seek this man. If men are so distinct, I'm sure you'll find him in a trice.
Somehow my feet were going
tight. I kept just about anywhere.
Is this some manner of trial?
Nodding off where I stand.
Aught you need of me?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'm in fine fettle.
well take a look while you're here, eh?
Fancy a look at my wares? Wonder if there's any
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
time to be heading home.
What's like to sell round here? Suppose that's not enough today.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
This worrying's giving me an achy back.
Always another errand to see to. Bunch of sluggards.
As it happens, I have a daughter, though she dwells far from here.